the two variations that we did, one was understanding or using Coco in the Snowsight UI itself, and the second was using Coco CLI and making it a proper agentic tool. So if you want to do something short, like a quick analysis, understanding of table data sets, etc., I would recommend going with the Snowsight version of Coco so that you get everything here in this interface. Coco CLI sometimes may lag if you have a very large metadata set or if the context of the entire session is very large. So you need to be a little careful here. What it is absolutely great at doing is it is absolutely great at reading local files. It is absolutely great at making changes, versioning those changes, and giving a nice summary of everything for your need. But all of this comes with a cost. We know that AI, there is a huge AI wave out there. Everybody is prompting employees to use AI, use Coco, use Claude Code, use Gemini, Cortex, Genie, etc., etc. But the one thing which nobody talks about is how exactly are we being charged for them. So if you use Snowflake, you would know that we have something called as resource monitors that help us restrict the compute that we use. But unfortunately, resource monitors don't work with my AI credits. So there are three types of things that Snowflake can charge me for. One is the AI credits. One is the compute credits, which is used to run my warehouse. And third is the storage of the data set itself. So if you want to understand um, what are the different costs associated, then I'll just run this query. I can obviously ask Coco to run them for me, but I would much rather prefer to show you the actual details here. Close this for now. The query is running. And you can see here account usage is the schema that I'm querying. So account usage has a lag of 45 minutes to 3 hours. Whatever I did right now may or may not be present inside of it, but it will show you what are the different tokens that I've spent while working here. So you can see while working with the Snowsight CLI Snowsight version, I have used around 15 lakh tokens, and the total credit it cost me was 0.71. Whereas when I was working with the CLI version, I used around 4.78 credits. So the CLI version is definitely a little chunkier. It uses a lot more tokens, so you have to be a little careful. Um, the good thing here is there is a flat rate for tokens or credits rather. So one credit is equal to $2. So in total, I'm assuming I've spent somewhere around 5.5 to $6. So in from the start of this account till my workshop today, in total, I have spent $12 in demonstrating all of the workings of Coco. Again, these $12 are strictly not related to whatever I have shown because I have been working on different things earlier as well. But this is in general a good breakdown of whatever tokens I can consume. And the token consumption part is very interesting. So I would run this query once to show you how exactly Snowflake understands tokens in the background. Yeah, let's select this. And I will run it. All right, so it is giving me a model-wise breakdown as well. While using Opus, I spend around 191 input tokens. These are the cache tokens. These are the cache write tokens and the output tokens. So it is giving me all of that information, input tokens, output tokens, how much have I actually spent. Now, what exactly are these input tokens and output tokens? So yeah, so in Snowflake, it distributes tokens into two parts. One is the input token, which are the commands that I'm giving to Coco. Second is the output tokens, which the model is writing to me. And output is nearly 3 to 4 times costlier than my input tokens. So even if I spend, let's say, 10,000 tokens on input versus 10,000 tokens on output, the cost of both of them will not be the same. Input tokens take 1/4 of the cost of the output tokens. Generally, when you are working with any AI tool, it is mentioned that don't go for longer sessions because the the model might hallucinate. Second, you are charged a lot for using the model because you end up spending a lot of tokens. How does Snowflake take care of that? So Snowflake recommends that it is easier to go for longer sessions. Why? Because after every turn, it will cache the tokens or the memory. So when I'm using my first turn, it is going to get the full price. But after that, it is going to cache all of my input tokens or my input memory that I've given, and it is going to save it in a cached version, which you have seen, which you can see here, cache read, cache write. So these were the cache read and write tokens which Snowflake has worked with. And these are the output tokens. If you are an architect, if you are a senior engineer or a project lead who is leading a particular group of freshers or junior engineers, then the good thing is Snowflake has given you a control on how much credits you can spend. So you have a command like daily estimated credit limit and Snowsight daily estimated credit limit, which you can set per user. And if set, then this user can only spend around 20 tokens on CLI and 10 tokens on Snowsight on a daily basis. So 10 credits and 20 credits. And you can also set a user limit per a day, which is 5 credits, like shown here. So this will help you from a governance perspective, make sure that you don't end up spending a lot of money behind using AI credits. Because again, let's be honest, it is a good tool, but at the end of the day, you're also getting charged for it. So a good, safe, wise way of using this would be capping the limits and making sure it is monitored from time